It's clear to you immediately that you can have anything you want when you have cancer. Your doctor called at 1 p.m. and since that moment your husband has met your every need, even anticipating needs, proving that he had been capable of such all along. Everyone treats you like you're a saint, an elderly, disabled saint. Except two people who still want you to find their bunny, not that one, and fill up their sippy cup and read them a book. They never say please and they always interrupt and they lean into you even when you are so hot already. And their ignorant self-centeredness is proof that you are still managing to put your children first even when you are in the crisis of your life. Claire comes towards you with her bulging diaper and her hair is stuck to her forehead with the musty sweat that builds up during her morning nap. She knocks over your tall Pilsner glass of iced peppermint tea, the one that Edward made for you in a moment as romantic as the one in which he proposed. Claire doesn't say she's sorry, she just cries because her t-shirt is wet on the bottom part and she loves her Elmo and Rosita t-shirt. Georgia also cries because the tea went onto her paper where she is scribbling. She's so close to 3, her party is in 5 days. Then, between calls to medical centers, long sessions on breastcancer.org, and emails to work colleagues, Edward says, "We're not going to do the party, right? It's too much." But you say no, she has to have it, because you are feeling dramatic and magnanimous and like you can't possibly let cancer have its way with your daughter's first real birthday party. He says she'll never even remember it. "I will," you say. On Wednesday, you swing into the mammography center to pick up your films to take them over to the national expert you will wait 3 hours to see, making lists and pretending to sleep and reading old people magazines about Jen and Brad and that Angelina Jolie. On the way home, even though you've just been told you will do chemo for 5 months and then probably have a mastectomy after that, even though it's dinner time, you pass Michael's Crafts store and you tell Edward to pull in real quick so you can get some decorations and order the helium balloons, and he looks at you like you've just cut your own hair with a kitchen knife. But then you're in there at Michael's and it's so exciting to be in line with the other people whose great concerns are finding 3 matching green photo mats and some extra wide grosgrain ribbon for their fall door wreath. You're up and the tired cashier says, "How are you tonight?" and you say, "Good." And it's the biggest lie you ever told, as well as the God's honest truth, and you don't really know what you're doing, but somebody's going to have a great birthday on Saturday, and it'll all be because of you, and you aren't irrelevant yet, even if you are defective and messing everything up for your family. You are perky coming out of the store, even holding the door for the woman behind you who is having a bad day, you can tell. Edward is slumped over the steering wheel like he's been shot from behind, which he kind of has. You unpack your shopping bag from Michael's as the machine says 14 people called and every one of them wants to tell you that you are in their prayers and that God doesn't give you anything you can't handle and what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. But Edward is responsible and level-headed and says it could be about your bone scan. The party is scheduled for Saturday afternoon and when you send out the email about it, yes, it's happening, please no cancer talk, you realize you will have to have a conversation with your children before all these people come over. You Google talking to children about cancer, and you start to worry that some kid will say, "My grandma died of cancer," and then you realize your daughters don't know what death is, because why would they? Then you find this line, "Cancer is like weeds in a garden." That's really good. You think you should send a thank you note to the person who came up with that phrase. See how important words are, you think? Friday is a 2-ambient night. Sleep is deep and black and divine. Saturday, the party. Georgia is at your feet in no time. "Mommy, I'm 3 years old." Edward comes in and lifts Georgia up and she's so happy and the party will be great. Everyone will come with a bigger gift than they had planned. At the last minute they will tape something extra on top, a recorder, a ponytail holder, a My Pretty Pony. Claire will also get a pile of gifts. In an hour, Georgia will blow out her candles and there will be wrapping paper everywhere and the goodie bags that complement the paper plates will be torn through and it'll all be on film. And toward the end, after about half the people have left and the afternoon is drifting toward 5 o'clock, you will open a bottle of Chardonnay and the remaining mothers will gather around and fill little polka dot paper cups and you will all stand in the sun and look at each other and your children and shake your heads and make that little laugh sound you do when you don't know what else to say. The little sound that says, "Didn't see this coming." And you will lean into one of them and feel that tiny contraction in your throat that means you're going to cry. And you will decide to let it come. It's really okay now, because Georgia is running in circles on the back deck with her new butterfly wings on and a hot pink helium balloon tied to each wrist, and needs absolutely not one more thing from you for now. Thank you very much.